Hello, this is Catherine Siri Sat, and today I would like to show you how to connect with the alignment in your body as you begin to strengthen your thighs and stabilize your knees and ankles so that you can squat more easily. So this is part 1 of 2. Today we're going to learn how to actually just do a slow partial squat so that your body can begin to strengthen and balance right and left. So the first key is that we put our knees and feet right under our hip sockets. We're not going to be doing a wide stance squat today. We're going to put our bones in alignment underneath our hip sockets, and I'd like you each to try rocking back and forth. Feel a little weight in your heels and then in the balls of your feet. So keep rocking back and forth and noticing how that feels. Now wiggle those knees out, just wiggle, shake your arms. There's no need for any tension. Okay, we are going to come from a point of what I call standing tall. So I am not going to tell you where to put your tailbone, where to put your chest or anything like that. All I would like you to do is to have a sensation of kind of rocking back on your heels a little bit, and as you do this, you're going to, let's actually everybody round your shoulders. Okay, round them over, and now just kind of rotate your arms outward and feel the shoulders release back. Let's do that a few times so we can feel what the upper body does. Now wiggle your knees. Whew. Okay. I'm going to turn my head away from you so I have my head right over the center front of my body. Okay, now everybody shake your shoulders, drop them, and press into your feet and feel the crown of your head. Actually tap the top of your head. Feel that kind of lifting up. Take a deep breath. This is your standing tall today in this moment with how your body is organized right now. So we're just asking our bodies to organize in a way that we feel very tall. Okay, so we're going to be working with how to strengthen the thighs. I'm going to turn the other way now so you can see. When I stand tall, I get a natural set of curves in my spine. My sacrum curves under, lumbar kind of curves forward, the upper back kind of curves behind me, and then the neck curves forward. So I have these basic curves going on. We want to keep those curves natural when we go down in a squat. So I'm going to show you what we do to do that. We rock forward on our balls of our feet, and then rock a little weight into the heels, soften your knees, and keep that curve, which means you're going to be folding at your hips. So I'm not dropping my head, I'm not tucking my tail, I'm keeping that curve. I'm going to just take my hands down my thighs. Now notice, my knees stay over the ankle part of my foot. They do not go forward. Okay, I can keep this curve, but if we keep the knees over the back of the foot, now we have no pressure on the kneecap. So this may be quite a stretch for you, even to go this far, and that's fine. So hang here. Let's do that again. Let's come on up. Let's do this together. Okay, so rock forward, rock back, right at the hips, flex, keeping the back nice and long with its natural curves. Let your bottom go back. I tell people one thing to think of is like you want to moon somebody behind you, okay? So you can pretend that or not, whatever works for you. And notice my hands just slid down my thighs. My knees are over the back half of my foot, over my ankles. Now I'm just going to hang here, and I want to invite you now to take a big inhale. I'm going to come forward so you can see what this looks like from the front. Exhale, wag your tail to one side. Inhale. Exhale, wag your tail to the other side. Let's do that again. Inhale, exhale, wag your tail. Whoo. Feel that your belly relaxes. Inhale, exhale, wag your tail to the other side. There should be no tension in your belly. Come to the center. Whoo. Now, equalize your weight in both feet. This is the most important part for the strengthening. Wiggle those fingers, feel the feet as equal as you can, and you're going to come up even more slowly than you came forward. So I'll turn to the side so you can see from this side. Here we go. Start pressing equally into both feet. Almost as if there's rocket fire coming out of both feet, and your legs are twin rockets that are taking off at exactly the same rate. Equal amount of force going down in both feet, and then stand tall, take a breath, and exhale. Another breath, exhale. Let's do this one more time. Take a big inhale, rock forward. As you exhale, rock onto your heels right at the hip crease. Fold forward, your knees start to bend, your fingertips go down the front of your thighs, your back is in its long natural state, and see if you can go down a little farther. This is where the strengthening comes in. So pause right here, wherever that is for you. For me, it's here today. Take another deep breath. Exhale and equalize the weight on your feet. Keep breathing naturally and press up very, very, very slowly. Do not look down. Do not tuck your tail. Just keep the weight equal. If you start feeling your weight shifting, pause, which I did right there. Equalize your weight again and then continue coming upward. Keep coming. Here we go. Stand tall. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Release any excess energy. Any tension. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. One more. Big inhale. And exhale. Let's just do one more. Let's take a stretch before we do our final one. Inhale, arms up, stretch long. Exhale, let the arms tickle your aura, fingertips moving as you come down. Do a few knee wiggles. Okay, here we go. Rock forward, rock back onto your heels, put the fingertips on the thighs, back is long, you're folding at your hips, your knees slowly bend, your tailbone is pointing behind you, Go down even a little further if you can, and then just pause, take a couple of deep breaths, focus on equalizing the weight between your feet. Notice if you like to hold your weight more on one leg than the other. Just let all of that adjust. My body wants to move a little right now, yours might want to too. So let that happen. Now, take another deep breath. Equalize the weight in both of your feet. You can envision rocket fire coming out of each foot and very slowly make your way up, pausing whenever you start noticing that your weight shifts more than one foot. Re-equalize the weight and then pause again. Coming up very slowly. Keep breathing. Do not forget to breathe. The back is still in its natural posture. I'm going to turn to face you. You stay the way you are. Close your eyes. Take 3 clearing breaths. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. Big exhale on this last one. Okay, now to end this practice, inhale, arms up. Stretch right and left a few times. Maybe bending a knee. And then let those arms float down however it feels natural for you. My recommendation for this is that you do 3 of these each day, any time of the day, but just 3 of these are amazing for rebalancing the energy flow between the right and left sides of your body, and for giving us additional strength in our thighs and stabilizing our knees, so when it comes to actually having to squat all the way down to pick something up off the floor, to pull a weed out, whatever need we have for bending over and squatting down, we are working on stabilizing those muscles through the energy flow. The whole point of this is to not to stop the energy. So one thing to show you before we go. I don't want you to try this unless you feel really confident about not hurting your knees. Most people come, I'll stand like this so you can see me. Most people come to the floor like this. They kind of tuck their tail, they slouch over, they come down. Now their knees come forward and they're trying to pick something up off the floor, and they have lots of pressure on their knees. They're more on one foot than the other. Their back starts to hurt. They come up, and it can be excruciatingly painful. But if I do the same thing, keeping my knees over the back of my foot, the weight equal, all of a sudden I'm coming down and I'm using the energy flow and the alignment, the natural alignment of my spine with my legs to support the movement. Thank you so much for taking this time with me. I look forward to sharing more things about how to squat down and pick up things off the floor with you in another video. Namaste, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the ride with your sacred vessel, your body.